Phone's terrible. I bought a iPhone 15 Pro Max. That phone reaches that Note 20 reaches the router box fine. This thing doesn't even reach it. Terrible phone. Apple fails again. Am I surprised? No. Folks, I'm live on my YouTube right now. Since this phone cannot even reach the router in the house like that phone can very easily, this iPhone 15 Pro, and the more and more I use this iPhone 15 Pro, the more problems I have. But I'm live over there from my other phone that I actually can reach the router inside my house. So yeah, go over to my YouTube. Folks, I'm live on my YouTube. Since my iPhone 15 Pro Max can't even reach the router inside my house for internet service, I am live on my other phone. That's fucking embarrassing. Got my Weebies in here, folks. Box of Weebies and skin stuff. Let's don on the Weebie apron. That they so generously sent me. Oh, it was used all last year. I guess I could put you guys over here. My other phone doesn't even reach the Wi-Fi service. And it's a 4 years newer phone. That Note 20 right there that I'm on reaches it fine. This iPhone 15 Pro Max can't even reach across a small house. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. Oh my god, this phone, and I bought it outright. Absolutely worthless. Terrible. Terrible. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We are, what are we up to? We are deboning a blacktail tail today. Let's see. Try to, at least. I'll cut and tip my finger off. Then you guys really will have a show, huh? So we got our, hello Liam. We got our Weebie Tala, I think it is. It's been a year since I've looked at them. Same blade on there, real sharp. Gonna try to get the bone out here. So we got the bone all the way to, actually, I got the perfect tool for that. So I do it the old school way. I got the Weebie zipper here, folks. Weebie zipper. We're gonna see if we can zip it and just work around, make it easy. My dad's. Holy crumba, folks. That sure was easy with that. Gosh, Weebie makes some awesome stuff. Split that very, very easily. Gosh, I love my Weebie, folks. That just made that job really fast. The other thing would have took forever. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm a blacktail. I'm deboning a blacktail tail right now. So the Weebie zipper just zipped it so much easier than sitting there with the tip of the knife, cutting it real slowly. So I zipped the tail apart. Got to get the bone out of there. Then I'm going to take the borax and borax it, or in other words, salt it, but I'm not going to salt this one. So now, slowly work at moving it Getting the bone out, removing the hide. Guess I could move you guys closer since this is YouTube. And it's not Facebook that's a little temperamental with this stuff. Facebook is very against what we do, even though it's inside the rules and regulations. Should be able to peel most of this, but I don't want to screw it up. So much fat on it. Yep, and there I ripped it, but shit. That's what I didn't want to do. But oh well. Like a raccoon tail. That's most tail bones. Not much, Corey. How you doing? Appreciate you subbing. Thank you for saying. You're welcome. Trying to get this, I split it, but it is what it is. I'm going to be in the woods, or the blind, I guess you say. Split another piece off. There we go. Bone. There we go. That's the bone. I'm going to be in the blind this week. So, we have till the end of the month, really, to shoot mine, and then that's it. How you doing, Cam? How y'all doing? That's it. I have 3 pieces, not the best. The first one I've ever done, really, where I sat there and peeled the tail off. I've done squirrel tails, I've done all this stuff, but did what I could. And I think what happened when I went down this, I slid off the side, starting to cut, and when I peeled it split into 2. That's really what happened. Appreciate the 7 likes, appreciate the 2 people watching. I think that's going to be it. That's really, well, I guess I just salted on live for you guys, or borax it. I'm going to find the borax. I think I put it in the house. Be right back. Let me check one other spot real quick, folks. Don't know where the borax went, because they used it, left it on the table, and now it's not on the table. So, live with other people, and yeah, that tended to take a walk, aka walked off somewhere. We should have salt it at least. Yeah, I'm in sweats. I'm in sweats. And the reason for that is because I have a tattoo that's healing. Basically a fresh wound on my leg that needs to heal. Use salt on the deal. Use salt on the deal trail, yeah. What are you going to do with that? Well, I wanted it in one piece, but I screwed it up. I mean, it is what it is. Feel bad because my dad's biggest blacktail, and I just screwed it up. But salt it. I don't even know what the hell he wants to do with it. I don't know. I screwed it up. I'm not happy about that. He was an absolute giant. It is what it is. Went to peel it when I should have peeled it, and then looks like there's a part of the tail is a little thin. So it's a little translucent on part of it, so it's split, but it is what it is. Trying to find the salt. Well, I've got the bar, trying to find the salt. My dumbass put it in the wrong spot. I didn't see it. My dumbass didn't see it. It's usually down here. Put it up top. Borax. Why was it up there? That makes no sense. And all year it's been down, next shelf down on the side. It was in the middle, tucked in between things. Makes no sense. Why it was out of place. So I've had problems with salt in the past. I know Corey mentioned salt. I've had problems with table salt when it comes to not drying enough, right? It dried, but it didn't dry enough. And some of the salt got to like a wet point, like it was wet, and it ended up molding. Like not molding, but like it didn't dry enough where it didn't start to rot. And I had to throw the hide out. So I don't salt my stuff as much. Even doesn't matter how thick I put it on there, it didn't dry enough the moisture out. Because part of my problem with that, it was my fault. I started with a wetter hide. So what happened was it sucked the hide moisture out, but it also sucked the water through. And the water on the fur kept the hide wet enough that it made the it made the salt inoperable. The salt didn't work. It didn't work properly. Which, user error, absolutely. I know you guys, user error, yes, absolutely. So, I don't use a lot of salt, but if I did that, I would have to go get my table salt, which, I mean, at this point, the amount of stuff I do outdoors, I should have a 50-pound bag of salt there, but I don't. I haven't bought it yet. I will. I'm doing well enough now, financially, that I should have a couple bags of, just big old bags of table salt. Let's put it this way, I'm doing well financially enough that I have zero stress when it comes to financials, which is nice. That might change, but we'll see. Can you guys see fine? This is my old phone. My new phone, technically I'm working off minutes, so. Do you know you're up around Tillamook? I am around Tillamook area. I'm actually 20 minutes west of Portland. So between Tillamook and Portland. Almost exactly between. What are you going to do with that? Got 8 watchers. That's phenomenal. 11 watchers. More than I had last time I started going live, so I appreciate that. Do you know you have... Yes, Corey, I'm up around Tillamook area. A little bit of blood coming through, which is interesting. What's interesting about where I live, I guess I told you, an hour highway drive from Tillamook, which is actually one of the wettest locations in the state of Oregon annually, with over 100 inches of rain a year. And that's annually. That's on average, that's what I'm trying to say. 100 inches on average a year is in Tillamook, Oregon. It floods every year. All the cow pastures flood, all the river floods the banks. Annually, on average, Tillamook gets 100 inches of rain a year. It is the wettest location in the state of Oregon. Officially. Registered that way. And so when I do a lot of my trapping and the water floods, one day I can have it low, the next day it could be over the bank. And you guys see me battling all that flood water and dropping low and over the top, and our traps being buried. It's because we get 80, and this right here, 80 to 90 inches annually a year on average. Sometimes it's more than that, sometimes it's less. Tillamook in the area can get up to 120 inches annually, and sometimes it gets 90 inches annually. So it varies, but on average, it's right around 100 inches a year in this area of rain. And I could get a downpour and my banks will flood. Ireland is wetter. I believe it. Ireland's wet, man. Look at Ireland. I mean, it's like Oregon, but in the sense that Ireland's, you have more moss, you have more greenery. Moss thrives in a really damp environment. If it's damp, you'll have moss. We have a lot of moss here, a lot, but we don't have as much as Ireland. Moss is a good measurement of how wet stuff is. And whenever you pull moss off something and it's soupy and you squeeze it and you get water out of it, survival tip, you can squeeze moss to get water. Boil it and you can strain it a little bit if you can. You'll have clean water because moss naturally filters water. There's your survival tip for the day. How many lives have I done so far? This is the first one. This is the first blacktail I've done, but I've been live on Facebook. Oh God, a lot. A lot. Been building up my Facebook a lot. Last month I reached 20 million people in 28 days on Facebook. Very busy on Facebook, but I do this stuff here because it's a little more appropriate, and my Facebook's more built around fishing than it is outdoor stuff. It's a little more like people here will appreciate this more because they expect it on this channel versus they don't expect it over there. Trail cameras are going off. It's awesome. I bought you guys will see a lot more on here. I bought a GoPro 12. A lot better, a newer GoPro, better GoPro. You guys are going to see that. A lot more videos popping up here. November 15th is when our season opens, but Thanksgiving week I'll be in Orlando, Florida, going on a charter fishing. So you see that on Facebook. Same name over on Facebook. You'll see the Roman, like a centurion emblem in my name, Anthony Rubeo Outdoors. That's my business logo. You guys will see me fishing over there live Thanksgiving week with Bait Barbie in Orlando. You'll see me fishing out of Clearwater on a charter. We're going live a lot over there for the fishing stuff. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of stuff over there, a lot more than you will here for now. I didn't know the area you're at. They're very good, yes. My dad, he doesn't want me saying it, but my dad shot a really big buck. The biggest one on the trail camera in about 7 years. We think it's around a 7-year-old buck. Big old mondo. Back of the tundra was, for a deer, it's a big deer, man. God, it was big. Can't show pictures yet because he's like, don't show pictures. I don't want people at my work knowing about it. You know, he works with a lot of people, so he really he's not a social media person. So, no, he's not new at YouTube. That's right, my dad isn't. I try to show you guys a picture of it on my other phone. Don't know how well it'll come across. Take these gloves off. Working with the raccoons and starting to do that stuff, I started figuring out that, okay, maybe I don't want to just do this stuff without gloves. Got a little more wise with it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Dad got a good one. Check that out. Real big one. Big old blacktail. He hit that with a 3338, the custom long range. Hit that thing, its ass dropped, down it went and laid over. Didn't move an inch. All right, see you, man. I'm the GOAT. See you around. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, so we hit that with the Burger VLDX, or the Burger, I forget what they are. ELDX or VLDX. I think it's the Burger ones. Hit it. Got on trail cam too. You hear it go bang, laid over. The shock. He hit that thing. The shoulder blew out. It fell. Done. Didn't move an inch. Didn't go anywhere. Down in its tracks. I was in the house like, got him, Dad, got him. Oh, excited. So yeah. Guess I could show the shot. Show you guys. Try to show you the video if I can. Down his ass went. His butt dropped. Done. Didn't even know it hit him. Crazy. My brother turns and says, "That's a big one." It was big. Yeah, that was a big one. Eventually it'll be going on YouTube, but God, that's a monster. Big one for blacktail. Whitetail it's not, but for blacktail, it's a good one. It's a really good one. Yeah, so this week I'm going up in the blind. So that was another spot out here. Not giving spots private property, but this one's going to be going up towards the Coast Range on private access where I'm going to be hunting. Got a good one out there. Got a good 3x3 with a nice big rack on it. For a first rifle blacktail, a 3x3 ain't that bad, is it? A little spoiled, little bit. My brother has some good spots. Like I've told you guys all the time, we all do things together. So my brother spots, my dad, brother, and I fish. You know, all these fun things. So yeah, it is what it is. Appreciate y'all being here. Quick 21-minute live. We'll be doing more of these on this page as I get into the trapping season. All the fishing stuff will be over on Facebook. I do have a TikTok under the similar name, Anthony Rubeo Outdoors 1, because my other one got deleted. My Instagram, Anthony Rubeo _outdoors. You guys can all find me there. Appreciate y'all being here, all 8 of you. The likes, y'all rock every single time. I'm surprised I have this many people in here. I was expecting to get 0 views, 1 like, and then move on real fast, but y'all are great. I love it. I love educating and helping people and passing on my passion, and that's what I like about having people around. It's fun. I'm very stubborn. I have my ways. I'm set in my ways. I've done this a very long time. This is my 27th year between my father, my dad, and my brother all doing this together, and I'm very stubborn. It's my way is my way. Now, I'm open to learning, but I'm very much my way, but I love teaching, right? And I love having people follow along. Yeah. Corey says the big bore rifle is what I use. I make jump in there. Yeah, that when that thing got hit, lights were out. He didn't stand a chance. Hit him down. Not a chance. I am shooting a Creedmoor this year and custom hand loaded Pendleton Sirocco 2s. That's what I'm shooting this year. See what happens. So got the blind right at 100 yards. So yeah, that my dad smoked that one. All right, y'all have a good one. Yeah, see you around. Appreciate y'all being here.